What if the most impossible creature ever imagined wasn't imagined at all? Across 5,000 years of human history, from the banks of the Nile, to the courts of ancient Rome, to the temples of China and Arabia, every civilization, completely isolated from one another, told the exact same story. A bird, wrapped in flame, that cannot die. The earliest record comes from Heliopolis, the city of the sun, in ancient Egypt, around 1400 BC. The Egyptians called it the Bennu Bird. A sacred heron, blazing gold and red, said to perch atop the primordial mound at the moment of creation itself. But Egypt wasn't alone. In China, the fenghuang, a firebird of impossible beauty, symbolized rebirth and imperial power. In Persia, the simurgh was a wise, ageless bird who had witnessed the world's destruction 3 times over. In Arabia, the anka rose from ash, eternal and untouchable. And in Greece? The historian Herodotus, a man who prided himself on only writing what he believed was true, recorded the phoenix without a single word of doubt. 5 civilizations. No contact. 1 bird. So what were they actually seeing? Ornithologists and mythologists have debated this for decades. And some answers are surprisingly grounded. Flamingos. Birds of paradise. The now extinct titanes, a prehistoric terror bird standing 6 feet tall. All have been proposed as the real phoenix. Some researchers point to fire-following birds, species like the Black Kite, which have actually been observed picking up burning sticks and dropping them to flush out prey from grass fires. A bird that uses fire. Not metaphor. Documented. Observed. Filmed. Still, that doesn't explain the resurrection. Here's where it gets strange. Some scholars believe the phoenix isn't a memory of a creature at all, but a memory of an event. Around 1200 BC, the approximate era when phoenix myths began crystallizing across multiple cultures simultaneously, something extraordinary happened in the night sky. A series of astronomical events, comets, nova explosions, a phenomenon ancient peoples would have watched in terror and awe. A blazing light in the heavens that disappeared and then returned. They named what they couldn't explain. They gave it wings. So real or myth? The honest answer is both. And perhaps that's the point. The phoenix was never simply a creature. It was an idea that humanity kept arriving at, over and over, alone and together, the stubborn, irrational, magnificent belief that nothing truly ends. That from the worst fire, the deepest loss, the most total destruction, something rises. Not because the universe guarantees it, but because we keep insisting that it does. Maybe that's the most real thing about it.